Welcome to Roohani Voice, a place where we explore spirituality, humanity, and the wisdom that guides our lives in this modern world. Today's journey takes us into a thought-provoking topic: the future of human connection in a smart world, where technology meets the human heart. Will machines bring us closer or drift us apart? Let's find out. Imagine a world where your morning coffee is brewed by a robot that senses your mood, and your commute is guided by an AI that knows your schedule better than you do. Sounds like science fiction, right? But here's the thing. We're already living on the edge of that future. Technology isn't just a gadget anymore. It's becoming our partner in crime for how we talk, love, learn, and live our lives. Think about it. We're surrounded by AI, IoT, VR, AR, smart devices that are weaving an invisible web around us, connecting everything and everyone. It's like we're all part of this massive, pulsing digital organism. But here is the million-dollar question that keeps me up at night. Is all this tech bringing us closer together or pushing us further apart? Let's dive into this brave new world, shall we? Picture this. You're chatting with your best friend who lives halfway across the globe. But instead of struggling with laggy video calls or misinterpreted texts, you're using a real-time translation app that makes it feel like you're speaking the same language. It's not just translating words. It's translating culture, nuance, and even those little inside jokes that make friendships special. But why stop at voice? Imagine stepping into a virtual room for a family reunion, where holographic technology makes it feel like your far-flung relatives are right there with you. You can hug your grandma, high-five your cousin, or have a heart-to-heart with your sister, while being thousands of miles apart. It's not just about seeing faces on a screen anymore. It's about creating shared experiences that feel real. And here's where it gets really wild. AI companions that offer emotional support? I know, it sounds a bit her-movie-esque, but hear me out. These AI friends could be there for you 24/7, learning your quirks, understanding your moods, and offering a shoulder to cry on when you need it most. They won't replace human connections, but they might just help us navigate the complexities of our emotions in ways we never thought possible. Now let's talk about relationships. Social media has already turned the world of friendships and romance upside down. But imagine future platforms that use AI-driven empathy to understand emotions better than humans can. It's like having a relationship coach in your pocket, one that can read between the lines of your texts and tell you when your partner needs extra love or when your friend is secretly struggling. And it doesn't stop there. Picture smart devices that can detect when you're feeling lonely and gently nudge you to reach out to loved ones. Hey, you haven't called your mom in a while. She'd love to hear from you. It's not about replacing human intuition. It's about enhancing it, giving us the tools to be more present and connected in our relationships. But what about work? Oh boy, are we in for a treat? Remote work is already a thing. But imagine stepping into a mixed reality digital office, where it feels like your coworkers are right there with you. You can brainstorm on virtual whiteboards, have water cooler chats in digital break rooms, and collaborate on projects as if you were all in the same physical space. It's not about recreating the old office environment. It's about reimagining what work can be when we're not bound by physical limitations. And here's a mindbender for you. Smart algorithms that can connect people with similar skills from all over the world for instant collaborations. Imagine working on a project and suddenly being paired with the perfect teammate from halfway across the globe, someone you never would have met otherwise. It's like the ultimate matchmaking service, but for professional growth and innovation. But let's take a step back for a second. All this incredible technology at our fingertips. Are we risking losing touch with what makes us human? Are we trading genuine connections for convenient digital substitutes? These are the questions that keep ethicists, philosophers, and, let's be honest, all of us regular folks up at night. The truth is, technology is neutral. It's a tool, a really powerful one, but still just a tool. How we use it, how we shape it to serve our needs and values, that's on us. We have the power to harness these innovations to deepen our connections, to bridge divides, and to create a more empathetic, understanding world. Imagine using VR to walk a mile in someone else's shoes, literally experiencing life from their perspective. Or AI that helps us understand and manage our own emotions better, making us more emotionally intelligent partners, friends, and colleagues. The potential is mind-boggling, but here's the kicker. with great power comes great responsibility. As we embrace these technologies, we need to be mindful of the human element. We need to ensure that our digital connections enhance, not replace, our flesh and blood relationships. We need to use AI as a tool for empathy, not a substitute for it. The future of human connection in our smart world is bright, exciting, and a little bit scary. It's a future where technology can bring us closer together than ever before, breaking down barriers of language, distance, and even understanding. But it's also a future that demands our active participation, our critical thinking, and our unwavering commitment to what makes us human. So, as we stand on the brink of this new era, let's embrace the possibilities with open arms and open minds. Let's use technology to amplify our humanity, not diminish it. Let's create a world where smart devices make us smarter about how we connect, how we empathize, and how we love. Because at the end of the day, the most advanced AI, the most immersive VR, the smartest of smart devices, they're all just tools to help us do what humans do best: connect, understand, and care for one another. The future of human connection isn't about becoming more like machines. It's about using machines to become more human. So are you ready? Ready to step into a world where technology doesn't just connect our devices, but connects our hearts and minds in ways we've never imagined? It's going to be one hell of a ride, and I, for one, can't wait to see where it takes us. Let's make the future of human connection not just smart, but truly brilliant. Imagine a world where your home isn't just a place, but a living, breathing entity that connects you to your loved ones across vast distances. Picture sitting down for dinner, and suddenly, your grandparents from across the country appear at the table. Not physically, but through a seamless blend of augmented reality and holographic technology. Their laughter fills the room, their stories transport you, and for a moment, it's as if the miles between you have vanished. This isn't science fiction. It's the future of human connection in a smart world, and it's closer than we think. As our cities, homes, and devices become increasingly intelligent, we're on the cusp of a revolution in how we relate to one another. Smart homes are evolving beyond simple conveniences like voice-controlled lights or automated thermostats. They're becoming portals to shared experiences, bridging gaps of time and space to keep families connected in ways we never thought possible. But it's not just about family dinners. Imagine walking through a virtual recreation of your great-grandparents' village, guided by an AI that's pieced together centuries of cultural history. You can hear the languages spoken, see the traditional clothes worn, and even participate in long-forgotten rituals. This is how AI might help us preserve our cultural heritage, ensuring that the wisdom and traditions of generations past aren't lost to time. It's a future full of promise, where technology doesn't replace human connection, but amplifies it, allowing us to forge deeper bonds across generations and cultures. But like any powerful tool, this smart world comes with its own set of risks and ethical concerns that we can't ignore. There's a very real danger of becoming overdependent on these smart systems, when every interaction is mediated through screens and algorithms. What happens to the raw, unfiltered human moments that shape our relationships? Will we forget how to read body language, how to comfort someone with a touch, or how to sit in comfortable silence with a friend? And then there's the elephant in the room: privacy. When our homes know our every habit, our devices anticipate our needs before we even voice them. How much is too much? Where do we draw the line between helpful assistance and invasive surveillance? The smart world promises convenience, but at what cost to our personal space and autonomy? Perhaps most insidious is the potential for emotional manipulation. As AI-driven platforms learn to read and respond to our emotions with uncanny accuracy, there's a risk of our deepest feelings being commodified, our vulnerabilities exploited for profit or control. We must ask ourselves, in a world where algorithms can predict and influence our moods, how do we safeguard the authenticity of our emotional lives? These are heavy questions, but they're ones we must grapple with as we step into this brave new world. The key lies in finding a balance, a way to harness the incredible potential of smart technology, without losing sight of what makes us fundamentally human. The future of connection should not be about replacing the human touch, but about enhancing our capacity for empathy, compassion, and understanding. Imagine AI that doesn't just respond to our surface-level needs, but helps us become better listeners, more patient partners, more understanding friends. Technology that doesn't isolate us in digital bubbles, but breaks down barriers and exposes us to diverse perspectives we might never have encountered otherwise. In this vision, the smart world acts as a bridge, not a wall. It connects us across distances, yes, but also across cultural divides, generational gaps, and ideological differences. It amplifies our voices, but also teaches us when to listen. It expands our reach, but also deepens our roots. As we stand on the threshold of this new era, it's crucial to remember that the future of human connection in a smart world isn't about humans versus machines. It's about humans with machines. A partnership that, guided by wisdom and ethical foresight, has the potential to not reduce our humanity, but to expand it in ways we've only begun to imagine. Think about the possibilities. AI-powered translation that instantly breaks down language barriers, allowing us to form meaningful connections with people from every corner of the globe. Virtual reality experiences that let us walk in someone else's shoes, fostering empathy and understanding on a scale never before possible. Smart cities that don't just optimize traffic flow, but create spaces for spontaneous community gatherings and cultural exchange. The smartest world will be the one that keeps the human heart at the center of connection. It will be a world where technology amplifies our best qualities, our creativity, our compassion, our curiosity about one another. A world where our devices don't demand our attention, but free it up for what truly matters, the people around us. Imagine waking up in a home that doesn't just adjust the temperature to your liking, it senses your mood, and gently suggests activities to lift your spirits or connect you with a friend who might need a kind word. Picture walking down a street where augmented reality doesn't just point out the nearest coffee shop, but highlights opportunities to engage with your community, to learn something new, to make a difference. This is the promise of human connection in a smart world. Not a cold, efficient dystopia, but a vibrant tapestry of interactions, both digital and physical, that enrich our lives and deepen our bonds with one another. But realizing this future requires more than just technological innovation. It demands a collective commitment to shaping these tools with intention and care. We must be active participants in designing the smart world we want to live in, not passive consumers of whatever Silicon Valley decides to roll out next. It means having difficult conversations about data privacy, about the ethics of AI, about the value we place on face-to-face interactions. It means teaching our children not just how to use technology, but how to question it, how to shape it, how to ensure it serves our human needs rather than the other way around. As we move forward, let's hold on to the excitement of what's possible while never losing sight of what's essential. Let's embrace the power of smart technology to connect us in new and wonderful ways. But let's also cherish the irreplaceable magic of a hug, a shared laugh, a moment of genuine human connection. The future is not set in stone. With every choice we make, every policy we support, every technology we embrace or reject, we're painting the picture of tomorrow's world. Let's make it a masterpiece of human connection, one where our smarts serve our hearts, where our devices bring us closer, instead of driving us apart, where the highest technology is the technology of kindness. In this smart world of tomorrow, may we find not just convenience, but deeper understanding, not just efficiency, but richer relationships. It's not just connectivity, but true connection. Because in the end, the smartest world will be the one that makes us more fully, beautifully, gloriously human. Thank you so much for watching Roohani Voice. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like it, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss more spiritual and inspiring content.